Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 12th Freeze Fall Watch Party of the Super Sam Performance Encore YouTube channel. I'm super excited for this one. This is going to be the part 2 and hopefully the final part of reacting to the interview between Tapestry Music. Again, hope I'm pronouncing that right. With Aria Becker. The bass player from Freeze the Fall. So I'm really excited to check this one out. I'm really excited to finish this interview out. Obviously, last Freeze Fall Watch Party, we got actually pretty decent. We got over halfway. um, it's a total of an hour and 1 minute, 56 seconds. We're at 39 minutes and 23 seconds into the video, so today we're just gonna hopefully get to the full-on end of the interview today. Excuse me. Let me real quick add a description. Real quick, add a description. Let me also pull up my live. I just realized. Pull up my live here. Pull up my live. Alright, so here. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so I think all this is good. Now let me real quick refresh this and get here. We're just waiting for people to join in right now while I get everything set up. How's that 404 not found? I don't understand that exactly. I don't fully understand. What? How do I? I don't understand this. Don't fully understand this. So sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright. Hold on. How does this work? Okay, so take this out, because it's not working. Encore. right here. But I can't exactly remember. How did I do this exactly? How did I do this exactly? I went here. I don't understand this. Let me try it again, I guess. Alright, so let me refresh again. So sorry, guys. Shout out to Tommy Mark. I will watch it again with you. I better watch it with company. That is true, yeah. Better watch with company. Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on with this. For those wondering, what I'm trying to do is, for now on, in all my watch parties and reactions and stuff like that, I mentioned how I would have the link to my gaming channel, as one of the ways of sharing the channel. But the problem is that the channel is not, or like the link is not working. For some reason, when I tap on it, it just pops up 404 not found. So, you know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna not worry about it for right now. We got a rest of an interview to do, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. But yeah, shout out to Tommy Mark in the chat. Alright, let's get started with this interview. Aria Becker, Freestyle, part 2, and hopefully the final part of this interview. Let's go.
But yeah, but they worked really hard at doing the music they wanted to do, and Kurt Cobain, like he was a self-taught guitar player.
Yep.
And he started in ukulele, and he was a self-taught guitar player, right? And he worked so hard to be able to do lead guitar parts and stuff like this, and really tried. And he loved playing.
Yeah.
Like, he was really into it.
Very
Until they
passionate.
ended up with Pat Smear sort of joining the band and doing the guitar. He could slough off.
Yeah.
But like the three of them, and Chris on bass, like he was, again, like basically self-taught.
Yeah.
He was a guitar player, and he's like,
Wow.
I'm going to learn bass. And he
That's
got
amazing.
a great sound, great style, and doing
Maybe.
the bends and stuff like this, like really cool stuff.
Yeah, very much so.
Any power trio, it's funny how that became like the phrase.
The term, yeah.
I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Yeah. Any trio
Yeah.
doing rock or whatever has so much that they have to do more than a typical rock group of like, I've got like the rhythm guitar player, I've got the separate singer.
Yeah, like two singer, yeah, like
Yeah, two guitar players and a singer and a bass player and a drummer.
Yeah, that's
Or a keyboard player. That makes everyone's jobs very different.
definitely.
You can stop playing, the song goes on, you can work out different parts, you can harmonize differently. You don't have to worry about singing.
Yep. Even like messing up is less like in the spotlight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a very different dynamic.
It is, and it's a lot. No offense to doing it, I've played in many bands like that, but it's easier to not mess up. You can if you're worried, like I'm not entirely sure what the next phrase is, you can sort of just keep playing and chill and simplify, and the song still goes on.
Yeah.
If you do that in your bass parts, everyone's going to know.
You will hear. You will hear.
First of all, your fan base is going to be like, oh, she's just changed the bass part. And it'll be the talk of the town for like a month, right? It's like,
Exactly.
no, actually, what song am I playing for a second? Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. And another nice thing about like 4-piece, 5-piece bands that I'm very envious about is that they can get away with putting more tracks in their songs, because people who aren't in the music industry will believe like, well, there's 5 of them, of course it's going to sound bigger. But if we put tracks in, people are like, oh, they're fake.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no,
It's a hard thing.
Yeah,
I mean, and tracks are kind of a, or playing to clicks are something that you have to do now as you get into like music videos and stuff, and you get to the point where you're playing live, there's going to be light shows that have to coordinate with it.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
might have effects coming in and they've got to be timed to it.
And like tracks, they're not bad. They're just like we might have a baritone guitar in the background. It's not a bad thing. It just makes it sound better. It just makes it sound fuller. So
everyone goes to live shows and they expect it to sound like the CD.
Yeah. And if you want it to sound like the CD, you're gonna have to deal with a couple tracks as a 3-piece especially. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's part of the way it is. But I've also watched enough of your videos to see you guys have also just been like, you know what? We're gonna play this song now. It's a cover that we're kind of learning.
Yeah.
You just rock it, and it's like, it's real life.
Exactly.
It's partly improvisational, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, I know the song pretty well. We want to do another song for you guys. So
Exactly. Yeah. That is another thing. Our covers don't have any tracks, just our originals when we do them live.
The freedom of doing that way is great. The pressure is different.
It's different. Yeah, it's a different feel. We get our like experience as like a garage band, and when we do our covers.
Absolutely,
kind of
it's a different feel, but it's fun to be able to do that. It's there are bands who strive really hard to sound like the CD.
Yeah.
And do it without tracks.
Yeah.
To do that, you have to bring in more musicians.
Yes. That is the trade-off.
That changes everything.
Yeah, and like we've been a band now for close to 3 years, so like it'd be so weird to bring in another member. Like the dynamic's there, you know.
You guys are good friends, right?
Yeah, very much so.
So that's very cool.
Besties.
That's awesome. That's so critical to the whole experience because you guys spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most important part. You guys have to be friends. Otherwise, it's not going to go well.
Yeah, no, and music is such a vulnerable thing. You have to be comfortable with the people you're writing with, or else it's not going to be authentic or anything. So
absolutely. So you play dingwall basses.
Yes.
And that's your thing.
That's the thing.
That's awesome.
Dingwall.
And you're playing dark glass. And a lot of your fundamental tone comes from dark glass.
Yeah,
right now.
mostly dark glass.
And when you're using amps yourself, what are you using for like when you're rehearsing or whatever? What do you play through? Or just whatever? Or do you have certain setups? Or?
Yeah, we have like it's his, so he has a Fender Rumble. It's one of like the smart amps that you can like put like Wi-Fi through and like.
Nice.
Those are cool. It's helpful for practicing because I can like play along to songs through the amp.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that was nice. But yeah, it sounds good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And when you're practicing.
Speaking of Jesse, I just emailed him and there he is. Shout out to Bell Development in the chat.
Bass. Like you've studied with teachers for years and years and years. When you're practicing bass, did you go through like, okay, like.
Right, scale, warm-ups, and.
All these different sort of scales and things like this.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, Jesse, hope I didn't interrupt in work again.
I used to be really good at those.
Just on the ferry with Freeze to Fall waiting to head back home. Jesse.
I was with Billy. He would be like, okay, if you don't warm up for like at least.
Had a fun show last night on Vancouver Island. Oh, that's cool. Not gonna lie, that's really cool.
15 minutes before with like arpeggios and like picking exercises. I was really good. I need to get back into it though. I haven't been as good as this last while.
Why is it that in every one of these reactions, not just Freeze 12 reactions, but in every one of my watch parties, not reactions, watch parties, I have something in my eye.
Warming up, but
you've had less time.
Yeah, usually my practices go like Freeze to Fall, Freeze to Fall, Freeze to Fall. One song I want to do. Just kidding.
It makes absolute sense. But I mean, you've also been like super, super busy just in life in general, from what I understand, right? Like,
For sure,
you're doing a lot
For sure.
outside of the band as well, because I mean, life is very, very busy. You must have a lot of stuff going on, like life decisions right now.
For sure.
That are scary.
Yep.
But nothing's permanent right now, right? I mean, you've got the band.
Yeah.
And, you know, school decisions, I guess, are coming up if you want to do certain things. It's kind of the most exciting time.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go. About to lose service. Have a fun stream. I'll say hi to the band for y'all. No problem. We'll see you in the next one. Jesse, take care. Have a good day. I appreciate you stopping by for a little bit.
Freedom to choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
If you do college, if you do courses, if you do full college, whatever you want to do in life, nothing in that is permanent. It's the freedom to, if you want to study something, you can literally say like, I want to study art, I want to study physics, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I want to study creative writing. I want to study music. I want to take it to a new level. There's so many things you can do.
Exactly.
Do you have sort of like ideas of what you want to do, or you're just kind of like thinking about it still? Or?
Yeah, no, totally. I want to look, I'm really interested in like the fine arts. So like I'm really interested in watercolor and I'd love to study that more.
Cool.
Also fashion design and graphic design. I really like to pursue like post
I feel like that's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
secondary.
That's awesome.
But music is the main thing. So for sure that will be the priority, but
Cool.
I'll try to find a way to do both.
Have you done any like art stuff that's been related to the band that we would see anywhere? Or?
Yes, a lot. I help design a lot of the merch, and then also so Red Garden concept album, as we talked about.
Yeah.
The character designs were done by me, and then
Nice.
they were like redone. Well, not redone, but like I guess improved upon by our actual artist who makes the final cuts of the merch and art, I guess.
Cool.
But like I just kind of help him come up with ideas for the like the basis of things, and then
Yeah, how it's actually put together might be like you need their assistance for like the best choices.
yes, for sure.
Cool.
Just finalizing it all, but yeah.
Talk to me a little bit, if you don't mind, about the video for VHS.
Right. Oh, that one was fun. That was our.
That's my favorite video, period, final of all music right
Thank
now.
you so much.
It's exceptional. You guys act really well, like good actors,
Thank
visual
you.
actors.
Yeah, that was I like to say like when you want to be a musician, you don't know you're also signing
That was arguably VHS is arguably the best music video they've done so far. Arguably.
up to be an actor, and like all these other jobs come with.
There's obviously Broken Glass, and Uli was pretty good. Same with Hypothermia, Rot. There's a lot of good music videos they've done so far.
Yeah.
That was our first time doing a storytelling music video, because
Okay.
like all of our other stuff before that was just us playing our instruments in a cool setting. But it was really fun.
Cool, literally and figuratively in some sense.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is-
But we are all like really big horror movie fans. So it was like our own little taste of having our own little horror movie story. It was really cool. And it's not at all tied to the lore of the Red Garden, but it was such a fun, crazy story. Our director, Evan, Orphanarium, check him out, he's amazing. Sorry. He is very intense. So he'll be like yelling at us to get us in character. He'll be like shrieking at us as if he's like an actual serial
Get you
killer.
upset and angry.
Yeah. He is actually
Wow.
terrifying. And then the other person, Teddy, who's the editor of the videos, she played like the killer nurse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
Fun.
she was also very scary. Just to like be in the same room as her, like, oh. And also
Really?
like the shack that we like recorded like the first half of the music video in, it smelled like a dead rat, and it was like 40 degrees. So it was the
That all
mood.
contributes to the mood. Yeah,
Yeah, we were already in quite the mood, and then there was. Okay, Jonah got covered in fake blood as well, so he was also sticky and sad and all these things.
I can imagine, like,
quite the
outside
video.
of the takes, you're probably like just grumbling, like, okay,
Okay, another take. No.
I'm itchy. I can't
Yeah.
scratch my ankle. What do I do?
And I was like hung up by like to those like the ceiling or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, the second half of the video, I was up there for like 7 hours. I was not allowed to.
When you're like in the band playing, sort of that part of it,
Yep, I was stuck
because
on
you're
that
still
stage.
attached.
Yep, I was. There was 2 wires coming from here and then also up here, and I was stuck on that stage for so long. Eventually we thought to get like a chair on stage so I could finally sit down,
Oh yeah, right.
but we didn't think of that till like 3 hours in.
You must have been exhausted.
Wow.
It was quite the day, but it was so fun. I think that was probably my favorite video we've done, like experience-wise.
There are a lot of really good videos though.
Thank you,
You guys
yeah.
are very creative. So how does that work for the creative side of things? Like, I mean, obviously you guys have input of like the concept of how you're going to do a video or what it's going to be about, probably.
For sure, yeah.
I know you have a team that,
Yeah.
that does the videos with you guys.
Yeah, we work with, so I mentioned Evan.
Yeah.
We work with him and we come up with a concept. And then everyone in the team, like Frieza Falls band family and then Orphanarium, we just all go crazy getting all the things we need and filling out the story. It's music video time is chaotic. It is crazy, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So
I
fun.
heard something about like the first time you worked with them trying to do the like a video thing. I think it was your manager, your mom,
Hey,
saying
she's right there.
saying that like the original concept was like, okay, so we're gonna do like 5 videos,
Yes,
kind of all
okay.
at once, and there was like this. There was no knowledge of like, is this normal?
Yeah.
Seemed like the thing to do.
Yeah.
So that
I mean,
was
it's efficient, I suppose, right?
our first EP, Thrones. That was what we did. I mentioned VHS was our first storytelling video.
Yeah.
But all of the music videos for Thrones were done 5 music videos one day. And then it was funny because one of our music videos on the Red Garden, that was one video that took 5 days. So it was just cool to see like how how that changed. Anyways, that was a weird point.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I can imagine because like you're in a limited space.
Yep.
You can't just say, okay, now we're going to drive like 4 hours out to a totally different location.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like December 28th.
Such a nice young lady, classy, like the Warning ladies. Yes, I agree.
So it was very cold, and we were there a long
True that.
time. It was, we didn't even know it. Like you said, we didn't even know that was like not how it's done. We didn't know some videos take 2 weeks to film.
Yeah.
So 5 videos in one day was
Which, by the way, I still need to check out a interview for the Warning at some point.
a lot.
Because I've seen like videos recommended and stuff. I haven't watched them, but I've seen like videos pop up in like recommendations and stuff of people that have done interviews with the Warning.
But
Yeah, but I mean, you got
was
it done,
fun.
and it
Yeah.
turned out great.
we got it done.
Awesome,
That's what
awesome,
matters.
awesome
No
stuff.
one
Also
died.
funded by fans.
Yeah, Kickstarter, right?
Kickstarter, that's
Yes,
cool, yeah.
Kickstarter.
Fan fundraising, again, that's something that I only learned about from The Warning originally.
Yeah,
Because that's how they did the
us
first
too.
2 albums, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it's great to have fans that are that dedicated. It's also great to have fans that are in a position to be able to do that sort of thing.
Very much
and
so.
they chose, it's an investment for them.
Yeah.
They chose to invest in you guys.
Exactly.
Because they know that the outcome is going to be worthwhile. So they obviously see what you guys are capable of doing.
Yes.
That's fantastic to have that kind of support.
We are very grateful.
That's awesome. It's funny because again, like Jesse said, like I need to react to you guys. The funny thing is, I stopped reacting to The Warning. I started doing music analysis of The Warning. That's
Right.
become my main thing, being a professional musician. I sit there and I like analyze what everyone's playing, the chord changes and the rhythms and some of this and how they get into it.
Right.
And I still have yet to actually do anything like that for your group.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So I was like, well, I guess it's about time.
Yay.
So I'll have to start
that's
looking into
fun.
them in depth because it was great to pseudo-learn parts of one of your songs. Because
Yeah.
I actually, when I'm watching your videos, you know, it isn't always on you. It should always be on you on the basis. It should always be on you, but it isn't always on you. So I can't always see what you're doing. The cell phone videos are actually more revealing because I can see what you're
Right.
playing, but then I can't always hear what you're playing.
Yep.
So I need to take the two and put them together.
Put them together, yeah.
Make a learning video. This is how the bass parts actually go. But the complexity of what you did and the tonality, it's very neoclassical actual.
Oh, really?
It's very cool.
Oh,
Very cool.
that's a
Yeah.
big
I
compliment.
found that really fascinating.
Thank you so much.
Which is where a lot of the more interesting metal, darker metal, tends to come
Yeah.
from that background.
Yeah.
It all started with like guys who were like if you look at Metallica,
Yeah.
like the original
Oh, yeah.
bassist, right?
Yeah.
He was a classical musician who was like, oh yeah, look, sure, I'll join you guys as bass player. And he started writing all these really ridiculously complex stuff.
Yes.
And these complex parts, and pushing their limits as musicians to learn the stuff, and they did it. And I mean, they became like legends, right?
Yep.
And it's just a sad truth that he wasn't able to be with us for very long.
Yeah.
But just brilliant musician, and it takes someone like that
Yes.
to go into it. You guys come from you're trained musicians, but like I have that classical background. I sort of look at it
Yeah.
from that perspective always. It's like Corelli and things like this, old Baroque musicians, and you take them in there. Vivaldi, you take some of the lines from things like that.
Yes.
Bach,
Exactly.
happy things like that.
Yeah.
And then dark pieces of music.
So good news, we might actually be able to listen to a few Freestyle songs after this because we're only almost 25 minutes in to the stream, and were already the interview is an hour, 1 minute, 56 seconds. We're already 54 minutes in, so good.
Yeah, just weird
All
chords.
changes like that are the foundation of a lot of great metal songs.
Yes. Okay. Another thing with classical, I mentioned Billy a few times.
Yeah.
He was huge into classical, so
Oh, cool.
I get a little bit of, not specifically
I think what's
classical,
been
like
helping that
directly
is because I haven't really been pausing the entire time.
classical, but his playing was influenced by classical, which, so yeah.
Makes sense, right?
It's very, it's interesting how tied classical and metal are together. Like they have a lot in common.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So, all right. So we've got your basic stuff that you work with. So songs that you are currently working on. You can't tell us too much details, I'm sure, but you are in the writing stage, I guess, right now, right?
My favorite.
Yeah. Which is it your favorite? That's cool. Creating
love
the
writing.
songs is kind of the part where everyone's input becomes a legacy part of history, right?
Yes.
It's going to go down and do that. So you're working towards a full album.
Yes, we're so excited to finally do a full length because there's a lot more like creative freedom, I guess. You don't need to have like your one like radio hit. You don't need to have your one weird one. You can like you can do
That's
what
a good description of how it works.
you can do whatever you want. I'm so excited to keep going. We have sorry, I'm just trying to think of what I can say.
Yeah. Don't let any. If you let the cat out of the bag, we'll edit it for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's not that similar to what we have out so far. So like,
Oh, okay.
it's another. I feel like it's another level up. It's shaping up to be pretty cool.
Right on. Very
I'm very
cool.
excited.
So are you in the writing, or are you at stage, or are you in the studio stage at this point?
Yeah, so we're writing right now, but at the end of August we'll be going in to record some of them. Not all of them. But some of
Yeah.
them.
No. Of course, that would be a big effort. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Very exciting.
Yes.
When you're in the studio doing stuff, at least in more recent times, you obviously do like doubling.
I'm sure you okay with this no record label. No record label involved. Yeah. Yeah, no, as far as I know, Freeze Fall doesn't have a record label. At least not like a strict record label like certain artists have, like Sony and a bunch of other like big copyright labels. Freezefall doesn't have that, as far as I know.
Quinn
So their stuff is actually always a blessing to react to, honestly, because they're really good. But at the same time, it's also a blessing, if I'm being honest, as far as copyright goes.
probably doubles up in some of the vocal stuff and things like this.
Yeah.
As a bass player, you don't really go in there like, okay, I'm going to add 2 other bass parts.
Yeah. I wish that. Oh, wait, that'd actually be really cool.
You can do it. I've seen people
That's
do it.
I might have to advocate for that one day.
There's some pretty amazing bass players out there who do a lot of work themselves. Actually, I was listening to like Tony Levin's solo albums.
Right.
He did some really interesting stuff.
Layering up bass.
And he plays like, there's a song, I can't remember what it's called, but it's off of one of his solo albums, where it's just him and a bass, and he sings.
Okay.
And he sings well. He's not like he doesn't have like a lead singer voice, but he sings well. And he's just him like jamming on this really cool like bass line. And it has every trick under the sun. I'll have to look it up and tell you.
Yeah.
You know what? Hang on a second, I'm going to look it up.
We're gonna do it.
I need to know.
I looked up Aurora. You can look up this.
You need to listen to this song because it's got every bass trick under the sun in it, and he's playing it while he's singing. And it's like, what?
That's insane.
I know.
Mad respect.
Absolutely.
That's hard to play bass. To me, it's like playing the drums while trying to sing. Playing bass while trying to sing is amazing, but really hard as well, just like drums. So take Paulina from The Warning. Take her as an example. Drums, insane. I mean, she is probably one of the only drummers that I've reacted to so far that can literally make it look so easy when it comes to singing while staying on beat, playing the drums. It's insane.
Absolutely. So hold on. You can pause if you need to for a sec. Don't want you to run out of space or anything. Yeah. Okay. Tony. Yeah. 11. Album. Will that work? 2011 album. 2011 artist. Albums. Resonator is the album. Places to go. Places to go.
Whoa.
But,
Oh, harmonics, okay.
yeah.
Whoa.
He's doing this on a 4 or 5 string ernie ball.
Hello, Mars.
How do you do that and sing at the same time?
I know, and listen to what he's playing.
That's
Back of it for me.
crazy.
And on and on. So you got to check that out. Places to Go by
Wow.
2011.
Okay, I'm definitely checking that out.
Freaking amazing. But then other songs on that album, he overtracks like 4 bass parts. He's doing like, he'll add even a fretless. Have you ever played a
That's insane.
fretless?
No,
It's
but
fun.
I want
I don't
to.
have any here. I wish I had one here. It's fun because you can play it just like a normal bass.
Yeah,
But then you have the option to do like sliding vibrato things or
violin stuff.
yeah, or like, you know, how you can like, the harmonic series on the bass is cool. You can actually, if you learn it,
Whoa, cool.
you can learn how to do scales that way. It's really cool.
I
try
love
to find
harmonics.
them
They're
all
so like spooky.
Yeah, it's really neat.
They sound very nice.
But you can do harmonics where you hit one, you can slide up, and on a fretless, it just does the harmonic and it slides up and it goes.
Really?
Very cool.
Oh wow.
And tapping, of course.
Oh yeah. I bet tapping is crazy hard on a fretless.
It is, but you can do it.
But
I
it
did it
sounds
for a
really
few
good.
The one thing has been a problem that just the last 2 years for some reactors noticed it. Since Teatro Metropolitan, anything from Queen of the Murder Scene and the first EP are okay to play. Okay, well. Yeah, I do know for some reactors the warning can be a problem. Typing sucks. Hey, I have those days all the time, so.
years. It was actually really fun. I played it fretless exclusively for a few years,
Wow.
and I was hired out for gigs,
not the only
and
one.
people didn't realize I was playing fretless.
Oh,
So I was
cool.
just playing really carefully,
Awesome. Oh,
and then I
that's
do
awesome.
something like that, and they're like, "Wait, huh?"
I'm gonna keep this going. I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
It's fun. It's fun. But those
That's
are textures
really
you can add, and if you're doing stuff in the studio, you have the option like borrow or rent a fretless bass for a bit. You might find, hey, wait a minute, this could add a really cool texture to a song.
It sounds like you can usually pick out if, like in a song, if it's a fretless or fretted bass.
You can.
Fretless sounds so cool. It's
It
very
does.
different, but
It
I love
does.
the sound of
There
it.
were some classic 80s bands where people played fretless like all the time.
Yeah.
And if you have the action low, it has that sort of mwah sort of
Yeah.
sound.
Wah.
It's a different tone, but it's awesome. Very,
Yeah,
very cool.
very nice sound.
Awesome. So you do tunings.
Yeah, we usually are in either just like standard or drop C. But we've also been writing in C sharp lately, which I really like that tuning.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's gonna be tough to pull off. Like, we're gonna have to figure out how to do it live because every string is different from drop C,
Yeah.
only by half step, so it won't be that bad.
And you have
but-
2 basses right now, so
Yeah.
you've got 2 tunings covered.
Yep.
But if you need to do it on the fly, well, you're gonna have to get a collection.
Oh man, wouldn't
I'm
I
glad you like this one.
Oh man, that's
We have a few here if you're interested.
yeah, but
right.
it's experimenting with tunings is always fun.
It is.
Yep.
It's funny. It's like on guitar, you're experimenting with tunings to get different chords and come up with creative ideas. But on bass, people need to do that too.
For sure.
It gives you completely new ideas. And
Yeah.
thinking outside the box
Yep.
is a difficult thing to force yourself to do.
Exactly. Yes.
So I get it.
Back.
I I get it.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. So this is awesome. So your latest EP is called
The Red Garden.
The Red Garden. It's out. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. They're incredible music videos for them all.
Thank you.
This is Aria. She's the bass player for Freeze the Fall. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
talking.
you so much. This is so fun.
This has been a blast.
It's been so
And we're going to
fun.
keep talking, but we're going to go off
Oh, yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. Rock and roll. This is Tapestry Music. We're at 2705 Main Street in Vancouver. We have other locations. Check our website, tapestrymusic.com. And we also ship all over the place. So I hope to see you here or hope to see you online. Rock and roll.
So I guess they sell those guitars, I guess. I guess they sell those guitars, I guess, because of, like, the tags and stuff. They're on sale, I guess. So people make orders, and they sell those guitars, I guess. If so, that's really cool.
Roll. See you guys.
In a way, they have their own
Bye.
store. Freeze the Fall are Quinn, Mitzel, vocals / guitar, Aria, Becker, bass / vocals, and drums, Jonah, oh geez, I'm gonna butcher this name, Goncalves. Jonah, I'm so sorry. I hope I'm saying that right. Heard it's real nice up in Vancouver, even the weather. Wish I was there, because Texas is humid. I said humid. But, with that being said, we have time to play a few Freeze the Fall songs or so. Actually, we can go however long we want. We can go an hour, we can go an hour 30. We'll probably stop around like an hour 35 or so. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and just listen to some Freeze the Fall music. That was You and Me Both, Hot in New York. We both know what it feels like. What's the high been for you, Tommy? Because here it's been, well, if I'm gonna be honest, it's probably been around like 100. If I'm being completely honest, 95 to 100, somewhere around there. Let's listen to some music, shall we? So, let's pull it up. Tommy, what should be the first song? Or do you want to pick the song? Check it out on the road. Not bad really, 80 to 90, you pick it. Okay. Okay, that's actually not bad compared to here. We are gonna go with Hypothermia. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Hypothermia, here we go.
I drape the cloth over my eyes.
Freeze the Fall Hyperthermia. Official music video. Next up is gonna be official music video. Freeze the Fall Rot.
Your glow always struggles me. Take a path was mine. Discarded love I had.
Hold on, it just.
Your glow always struggles me. Take a path was mine.
Okay, for some reason I had that pause right there. I don't know why.
Discarded love I had. Mocks me as I fall again. Desperately digging for an unknown. Gestures, lies, just leave me wanting more. Why would we question this? It's entertainment, faith I can't. I've returned to what I had before. World built with dreams, a wicked smile, false blood runs. I dance and sing and scream. Song sown with lies, dark circus price. Now you can't run, just right. Just right, just right, just right, just right. Desperately digging for an unknown. Gestures, lies, just leave me wanting more. Why would we question this? It's entertainment, faith I can't. I've returned to what I had before. Desperately digging for an unknown made for you. Hold me again. Desperately digging for an unknown. Gestures, lies, just leave me wanting more. Why would we question this? It's entertainment, faith I can't. I've returned to what I had
Shout out to these guys right here. That was Freeze the Fall Rot official music video. This is gonna be like a visualizer or a official audio or wait no. No, I'm sorry, that's the next one. Never mind. This is official music video Uber Elite by Freeze Fall. I was talking about Lace, but that's the next one. Good song, yes.
Is it comfortable to let me fade away like that? To be honest, does this all exist? Was I so wrong? Was I wrong? Am I wrong? Turn from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return. Je te restais mot, chaque phrase que t'as dit, je la tiens chaque nuit. Et quand tes poumons ne poussent plus l'air, avec l'adresse de mon j't'entends, on ne se sépare jamais. Turn from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return. Turn from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return. My sickly hands shall paint one last time. Turn from above, she shows me what I could have had. So I turn to my muse and I will immortalize where I return.
Shout out to these guys again, man. They just continue. I'll try to pronounce this as best I can. Orphanarium Productions. They do pretty good. Either way, shout out to them. They always seem to put together amazing music videos for Freeze Fall. So shout out to them. Next one is going to be Lace by Freeze the Fall. This is the official visualizer or audio thing that I was talking about. But I think it's mainly a visualizer. I think.
Pockets of polar bear coins.
By the way, so today was originally actually supposed to be my day off because I mentioned how Sundays are now going to be my days off. But, I mean, heck, I'm feeling good today, so heck, let's do reactions. No, what I was going to mention, Tommy, if you're still in the chat, hopefully you are. Okay, yeah, you are. She sounds a little like Annie Lennox and the singer in Evanescence. It's a good thing. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong. I unfortunately have never reacted to either one of those, so I couldn't tell you if you were right or wrong. But Tommy, so update on a potential The Warning watch party tomorrow. Tomorrow at to figure out what time, because tomorrow we are doing school, so I'll have to figure out what time. But tomorrow is going to be a watch party for The Warning, and we're going to do part one. Tomorrow's watch party is going to be part one of the my first ever reaction to the full concert at the Dakota Bar. So that'll be fun. So keep an eye out for that.
That was our compass right from.
Honestly, it might be the entire. And honestly, we might not even have to have separate parts, just because tomorrow might be it. Because if I checked, if I remember correctly, it said the Dakota Bar actually wasn't that long compared to other full concerts. It wasn't that long. I think it was only like just before an hour, like 59 minutes and something seconds. So it actually wasn't that long.
The very start.
I'll stop it there on the logo. That was Lace by Freeze the Fall. Next up is going to be Freeze the Fall. And this is going to be the song official music video of the song Glitch. Mask. I love that mask. love the mask, is what I said. Trick here, if you're doing this constantly and you're tired of your headphones sliding off, just get a hat. Sam, the music sounds great, but I have to listen close when you're talking. Hard to hear, my volume is up. Oh, okay. Like when the music's playing and I'm trying to talk, or just when I'm trying to talk when the music's paused? Either way, I'll try. But the other thing too is I mentioned this in a watch party yesterday, I believe it was, how my mic is actually always down because I hit it. You see, because I keep hitting it, and so the mic goes down. So that could be another reason. That could be another reason, honestly. Music is loud, but your voice is low. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. How's it sound now? Does it sound good? Just to see the same. Hold on. Let me see. Testing. Does that work? I raised my mic on. I raised my volume, my mic volume a little bit. So hopefully that works. I'll just go ahead and say this now. I am not a loud talker whatsoever. Little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Better. Okay. you bear, always clear. Just was low today. It's all good. Okay. Shout out to Jeff Koistra in the chat. It's all good. Oh, that's what that was. No, you are always clear. Okay, I said no, you bear, always clear. Okay.
Metalized so we can see. I have no injuries. Your eyes are the death of me. They say it's just a glitch.
That was Glitch, official music video by Freeze the Fall. Next one is going to be official music video by Freeze the Fall. And this song, this time, is going to be Daughters of Witches.
Somber dusky day. They control everything that I can't even open my mouth to say. Too much is vain, too little shows that you trade. You want me to bow down, imagining your crown. And they're taking us for free. Cannot win the game, cause it was made to put me to shame. Nations hide their eyes. Rose gold chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it, and never justified. We carry the Her hands were shaking as I spoke to her. Stare into my eyes as I go up in flames. You try to pass me pain, but I'm taking you too. When they hear my voice, promise I will freeze the flame. Nations hide their eyes. Rose gold chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it, and never justified. We carry the
I just don't remember. This is the one where Jonah's wearing the mask. The blindfold.
Nations hide their eyes. Losing chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. Nations hide their eyes. Rose gold chains for us, but I smile. Didn't ask for it, and never justified. We carry the
That was Freeze the Fall, the song Daughters of Witches. Official music video. Ha! Speaking of that, the Warning Evolve official music video was up next. Next up is going to be VHS Freeze the Fall official music video. This is going to be the final one for this watch party. If we have time and we get through the Dakota Bar concert real quick tomorrow, then maybe we can play that. This is gonna be the last video of the last song of the live stream. So as always, everyone, hope you all enjoyed the watch party. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment below in the comment section for any requests. Type the artist song by the artist. I'll make sure to react to it. Same thing with Throwback Thursday. Let's get straight into it. Which, by the way, I will indeed be doing reactions after this, so. That was quick, I'm not gonna lie. When you don't pause in between it, it goes a whole lot faster, I've learned. She is slaying that bass, I agree. Aria, yeah. That was VHS. That was the final song of this Freeze the Fall watch party. As always, guys, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Comment for like Thursday requests, regular requests, Freeze the Fall requests. Either way, I will make sure to react to them. We'll see you later, Tommy. But as always, shout out to everyone in the chat: Tommy Mark, Jeff Koistra, Bell Development, also known as Jesse. Shout out to everyone that was able to join the chat. And as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. I will be doing more reactions here in a few minutes. So with that being said, guys, see you then. Peace out, guys.